Sybil Wilkes with what you need to know. Today, it's Friday Eve, Thursday, if you will, June 15th, 2023. Number 1, the Indianola, Mississippi police officer who shot an 11-year-old African-American boy last month was recently suspended without pay. The town's Board of Aldermen voted 4-1 Monday night to change the status of the African-American Sergeant Greg Capers in the shooting of Adarian Murray. The family's lawyer, Carlos Moore, said Sergeant Capers yelled into the house and said anyone inside should come out with their hands up. When Adarian walked into the living room, arms in the air, with nothing in his hands, Sergeant Capers shot the boy immediately, hitting him in the chest. Adarian was hospitalized for 5 days with a collapsed lung, lacerated liver, and fractured ribs. Number 2, a survey conducted by the NORC at the University of Chicago and the nonprofit group Starts with the U.S. reveals that when asked about core values, including fairness, compassion, and personal responsibility, about 9 in 10 Democrats and Republicans agreed that they were very or extremely important. The findings reflect a phenomenon known as affective polarization, in which disagreements are based on animosity and a lack of trust instead of actual debate over values or policy. The number of factors are cited as possible causes for an increase in the division, including the decline and fragmentation of legitimate news sources, politicians who stoke distrust, and social media platforms that spread misinformation while too often sorting users into echo chambers where they seldom encounter an imposing view. Number 3, the What You Need to Know newsletter breaks down the biggest health risk for men by giving healthy tips. For instance, don't smoke. If you do smoke or use other tobacco products, ask your doctor to help you quit. Eat a healthy diet. Choose those vegetables, fruit, whole grains, high fiber foods, and lean sources of protein, such as fish. Check out today's newsletter for other tips. Number 4, Dalen Thorne, a 7th grade student at Calvary Baptist School in Slidell, Louisiana, told his mother the principal pulled him aside and asked if his cornrows braids represented him being a gangster. The next day, Dalen's parents met with Angeline Messman, the school's principal, and recorded their 16-minute conversation, confirming the questionable assumptions she made about Dalen. Dalen's parents have not yet decided whether they will file a lawsuit, but have decided to transfer their rising 8th grader to a different school this fall. Number 5, Ms. Astrology is back in the What You Need to Know newsletter and discussing how to prepare for Cancer season. Cancer is all about nurturing, setting roots, and tending to what is grounded and secure. This is a time for home and children. We tend to spend plenty of time outside during Gemini season, only to go back inside during Cancer season. So feel free to go somewhere and sit down. Here's your daily inspiration from Yogi's Jewels. Sometimes we don't know how much we love someone or something until we lose it. Be present. All right. Join me today live on YouTube and Facebook at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central with our mental health and wellness contributor Aprilette Russell and Ms. Astrology as we discuss today's top headlines and more. Thank you to our What You Need to Know partners, the American Heart Association and Black Health Matters. I'm Sybil Wilkes. Be informed. Be empowered.